Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off.
I'm drinking. You're leaving. I already told you. He was at the temple ruins with us. But it ain't like we forced him to go along. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. Gobos are holed up in the temple west of here. Last I saw Alson, he was right in the thick of them. If you head that way, you'll likely smell them or hear their drums before you see them. Yeah, and I'd do the same again. He weren't my responsibility. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely. And maybe they'll give you whatever's left of him. Easy money. Yeah, right.
How long until Roland shows up with the Thunder Wave?
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing. And I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing. And I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
Speak their language.
My love, you were
The goblins aren't smart enough to
Die if I let Roa get reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Get back, kid. I already told you I don't have it. How stupid.
You've had your share. Leave some for the rest.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions? Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Now you lot. Now you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
You again.
Speak.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. A matter of coin. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the Druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up. Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind?
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Yes, we're more similar than I thought. I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. I see naught but cowards cowering in their groves and grottos. Flowering meadows and fecund soil have softened their minds and muscles. They rely on strangers' swords when they should be forging their own. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my creche. Clear. Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Vinisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche. Speak.
Tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition, very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I'll spare you the finer details, but begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long, catastrophe. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, and before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you. I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. There's room for adventure, but no room for me, it seems. You have your fair share of followers already.
this is wooden tools. Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy. The scowl on your face would frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
Where did I put that old bucket?
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off! I will! Target practice. Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Oh, what I'd do for some salt.
Give it back, kid.
I already
Die if I met heroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Nearly ready. Hope the goblins are shame the goblins didn't kill me, too. Just sad. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off! I will! Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Oh, what I'd do for some salt.
I'm just sad. Bored.
I'd die if I met heroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Where did I put that old bucket?
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy. The scowl on your face would frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
I could use the target practice in their blades.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off! I will!
Doesn't taste half bad.
Hope The goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades. Shame the goblins didn't kill me.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
I don't have it!
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
My forge.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades. Shoot.
Don't you like it, boy? I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Wonder when the goblins will come. I could use the target practice.
I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
I could use the target practice.
True.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
What will we do for work?
Whatever we do.
I think I'd make a fine teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
Butcher?
Sure, blood excites me.
I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'd have to burn them.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Don't you like it? Don't you have it?
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Action, not reaction.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
I miss my forge.
Let's get going.
Wonder when the goblins will come.
Here's hoping we all make it in one piece.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
I keep dreaming I'll wake up with my throat slit. May your sleep be more pleasant.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Me and I'll bite your finger.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for the best tools. The road isn't too bad.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Say that?
I'm just sad. Bored.
What I did for some salt. Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't.
Damn goblins!
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed. Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged them, the stupid bastard. Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone. Small mercies.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Choki, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Nothing interesting buried here.
Lae'zel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully.
These tracks.
1,000 times over.
Goblins?
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Who cares about some pig? The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry, I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go. So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tense.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note. You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?